Stock Blaze, what up? Black lights, blackout. I'm sitting on a go bus, listening to Cold Crush, and we used to listen to songs by doped up dead rock stars. Grown up and seen we got far, balanced life on the razor's edge like Scott Hall. Walked hard, I swayed on the straight and narrow. Changed that when aimed at with Satan's arrow. Came back through every test of my metal at a level where I learned to use the pen as a vessel. Jettison dead weight, getting my head straight, and knowing success never settles on a set date. I'm from the era of cassette tapes, I measure a step place, but knowing that it's better to just chase. Caught in the speed of thought, know how my people fought, and even odds motivated me to get my speech across. Earn a victory or grieve a loss, need them all together, they both sum up to what your freedom costs.
God knows what struggle. It's a different type of sound. Only God knows what struggle. It's a different type of sound.
I'm sitting on the subway train before the sun rays came, bumping the damager with one day plane. Some maintain cause they choose to numb their pain, never make change and move in one-way lanes, and we don't follow the grain. Believing in my brothers, dream is what they dub us, we creeping on the come up. So in any circumstance, fam said plan your work, then you work your plan. Purpose is the worth of man, so I learned to stand strong on my own too. Word to Smith and Wesson, a lesson I hold true. Taking soul grooves and making the old new, with songs we bring it from the heart like a cold blue. The whole crew now is stronger than they ever been. Magic said it's all the mind state that your head is in. So remain focused, feeling that we right on the verge. We gain hope and spread life in the words. Come on. Oh shit.
Only God knows what struggle. It's a different type of sound. Only God knows what struggle. It's a different type of sound.
Send me offshore, it's a cold-blooded war. I can't win, I give in, I give in.
Mic check, 1, 2. You hear me? Following the trail of tears, faces covered a veil of fear. Assailing spears, impaling ears, we fail to hear. As wailing peers are calling out, torn asunder. Blue stars shine behind clouds of black thunder. Past plunder, changing our present, staining our essence. Affected by the days of oppression, saviors in question. The pages lengthen, writing out the toll of casualties. I hold on and gradually my soul was in battle. These days of war became the norm. Labeled terrorists and heretics, and your philosophies had made a chord. But a sure death is one of conscience. In a war of information, I wield the pen of an author, accomplice to those keeping pursuit and seeking the truth. I do it through a beat to reach you and speak for the mute. My feet to commute, a carriage in the barren landscape with a mandate in the state to declare a man's fate.
I had to close my eyes to get to my senses. Try to imagine a bloody war without trenches. Cowards, how you attack the defenseless. Pride is the reason our situation tenses. Check the census, your democracy is fake. Spreading hate all over the topics that we debate. It was 1984, only 4 years before I was born. It could have been my blood on that floor. Our brothers, fathers, and mothers, praying to those above us. Questions ain't being answered. Why is it just us? Where is the justice? How do you justify it? You tainted only land, so why would we be quiet? Blue stars in my nightmare, I'm right there, watching their excuses for taking every life there. Lit the fire on the people, left the skies gray. That's why we rolling with a sucker in the mind state.
Send me offshore, it's a cold-blooded war. I can't win, I give in, I give in.
I heard stories when the sun set. For the first time, going blind in the unrest. from the summer with guns wept, undone as blood runs in the gutters of slums where some slept. Block 32 residents and tenements, locked in by the spreading sentiment. Pedal the sediment resonant from a tree falling, evidence of genocide they set aside, we keep calling. Reaching deaf ears of the government, we repressed years, left here in the struggle with no options. My fam fled from the blackouts, the hand of propaganda controlling with all the facts bout. Cast out on a man of power who looks like us, but knowing that he don't stand for hours. Devoured in a system of imprisonment, and I'll be labeled militant to justify the bullets that I'm riddled with.
Send me offshore. She's a cold-blooded war. I can't win. I give in. I give in.
Because it makes me happy.
It's what we all want. It's what we all need. Or at least, what we all try to be. Check it out, yo. Diverted on the path, I travel unraveling fast. Deferred dreams I redeem by the narrowest grasp. All the scenes are composed different, slow shifting as I grown distant from an old vision that was rose tinted on the day-to-day. Hoping to break away, hold the pain and later focus on the paper made in way. Both sides of the scale, close eyes to the braille. Even broke ties for growth, tried to no avail. So the veil we wearing is sparing us from their questions, hiding what's apparent or bearing to their perceptions. Bearing imperfections when we told to numb it. Loaded up with social drugs, behold the plummet of a lost angel. I don't fit as man in parts labels, so I'm seeking God but told that I'm not faithful. Never heed the signs when the blind lead the blind. Forced to redefine peace of mind, I'm just trying to be.
When things going right for me, I just can't for the life of me. Even when it's right to be, gotta learn how to fight for me. When things going right for me, I just can't for the life of me. Even when it's right to be, gotta learn how to fight
under
for
my
me.
own free will, like Gil Scott, I stop cause speed kills. Dreams still calling me on, all of them seem real. Promise that I honor them, but when I follow them, they're feeling hollow when the scene builds. Wallow in self-doubt, getting lost in a second thought. So any effort to never get across, better off on my own. But my dome is no asylum, I feel I'm alone. When these voices, I go in silent, it's time that I change it. Instead of trying to satisfy them all, I strategize, escape when I sat inside the walls. The other side is unknown, and when covered eyes become shown, we run and hide, and some long for the same cycles. Like the comfort of a prison when we choose to live within the structure that we give it. The vision of my hindsight is panoramic, hoping that I find life the way that I planned it. I'm just trying to be.
When things going right for me, I just can't for the life of me. Even when it's right to be, gotta learn how to fight for me. When things going right for me, I just can't for the life of me. Even when it's right to be,